Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Digital Relativity, a tradigital marketing agency crafting holistic strategies that engage and educate customers by pairing digital and traditional advertising to grow your business. More info at digitalrelativity.com.
There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey Glasser and by the West Virginia Department of Tourism, welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Kathy Mattea.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning round, a simple song. Hello, hello. Thank you, hello. And welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. I'm Kathy Mattea, and we're at home here with limited capacity at the Culture Center Theater in Charleston with another great show. We've got some new friends and some familiar voices, each one with their own unique style. We've got Peter Mulvey back with us tonight, and this time he's on the road with Shanti and Monique, a string duo known as SistaStrings, who are also going to do their own set for us later this hour. Next hour, we'll hear from Kyshona, a woman with such a strong voice and a message worth hearing, who brought some friends and will be joined by our band here as well. And still to come in this hour, we welcome a witty and insightful singer-songwriter. Jill Sobule will be out in just a little bit. But we're going to start the show tonight with a duo out of Louisville, Kentucky. Scott T. Smith grew up in Hurricane, West Virginia, just down the road. And he released his debut EP, Wanted Man, in early 2020. He was cresting a wave after 5 years of hard work, and then, in his words, the bottom fell out. It was a record he self-funded with hard-earned money he earned with manual labor. Part of him was heartbroken, and part of him was relieved. It took 6 months to find himself again, and when he did, he realized he was very comfortable with the kind of life he'd grown up living in West Virginia, taking care of his family and working with his hands to earn a living. He was struggling with the new challenges during COVID, but he found help. Kindred spirits, other musicians supporting each other through the same struggles, and Ben Sollee was one of those people. Ben lives in Louisville and blurs the lines between music, tech, and activism. He's an Emmy-winning musician steeped in the traditions of Appalachian music who plays classical cello and developed his own unique sound. He's toured the globe, sometimes by bicycle, sharing his music. Ben and Scott were kindred spirits indeed and discovered that they have a lot in common about why they play music. Scott's connection with Ben brought him to Louisville, where he was quickly embraced by the local music scene. They have a project together they're working on that's due out later this year. Please welcome to the Mountain Stage, Smith and Sollee.
One, two, three.
Well, I was walking down the street on a cool spring day, nowhere to be, but I still feel late. Checking my watch and it's a ticking. How come I feel like I'm falling behind? So I pull out my phone to check the news, scroll through my feed and I waste a few things to want, things to buy. A bushel of mess clouding my mind. We'll lay down your worries. Oh, rest your yearning mind. There's far too much to carry. Lay down, lay down. Come on, boy. like trying to win the prize at the old state fair. She said a word for me, word for you, a word for the many, word for the few. I used to be a small town girl, and now I'm just a pixel in a big screen world. Well, lay down, yeah, lay down your worries, rest your yearning mind. There's far too much to carry. Lay down, lay down. Take a
I said, take a breath.
ease your mind.
Ease your mind. Slow down.
Give it time.
Give it
Take ease your mind.
Ease your mind.
Slow give it time. Well, I was walking down the street on a cool spring day, nowhere to be, but I still feel late. Checking my watch and it's ticking by, letting the whole damn world just walk on by. Well, lay down.
I said, lay down.
Lay down your worries.
Oh, lay down your worries.
Rest your yearning mind. There's far too much to carry. Lay down.
I said,
Lay down.
what'd you do, man? You went and you laid it down. Oh!
Lay it down. Oh, it's so good to be back. So good to be back to Mountain Stage. So thrilled to be here with my good friend Scott T. Smith. Hey, Scott.
Hey, brother. It's good to be home. How about that? Woo! Feels good. Feels good. This next song is called Free. I wrote it during COVID. I wonder if any of y'all can relate. Wanna get lost on the river and find what Huckleberry found. I wanna swim out in the water until I'm tired and hope I don't drown. I wanna dance on the cliffsides and make love under roaded engine cover. Oh, I wanna take off to the sky with my supernatural lover. 'Cause I just wanna be with my feel free. I just wanna be who I was before this world got its hands on me. Well, I wanna hike out the holler and listen to Brook blabber about all the secrets that Father Time forgot to tell me. And I wanna dance in a dew-covered field about what it is that I hear coming up from behind. And I wanna run as far and as fast as my body will let me be. That I feel in my heart is how you truly see me. 'Cause I just wanna be where I feel free. Oh, I just wanna be who I was before this world got its hands on me. I just wanna be where I feel free. I just wanna be who I was before this world got its hands on me. Give it up for this amazing house band behind us, the Mountain Stage House Band. Thank you all. So Ben, why don't you do what it is you love to do?
What?
Why don't
I
you-
love telling the story about how we met.
I know you do. I'm gonna tune my guitar while you do that.
So I'm playing a show years ago. This is probably 8 years ago at this point, in Huntington, West Virginia. That's right, at the V Club. You know how much the V Club loves
It's
booking.
the Loud now. It's the Loud. It's changed its
It's
name.
changed its name. It's the Loud now. Anyhow, at the time I was playing at the V Club, and you know how much they love booking, singer, songwriter, cellists late night at that club. And so the show had been pushed later and later and later. I think actually that night Tyler Childers opened up for us, which was of course a strange reversal. I'm so proud of him. He's done so much good work out there in the world. But finally, we get on stage. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and we're playing our songs and jamming out. We got a big PA rock and roll show going on there, and I can hear this voice screaming out of the audience above all the other sounds. And I look down, and there's this beautiful young black man wearing a kilt. As I remember it, I still remember that you were wearing a kilt.
Listen, I was making money, buddy.
Anyhow,
It's hard out here. I was working at this place called the Jug and Kilt. I'll tell the truth. Yeah, I just got off work and I went over after the show. So.
yeah. Well, all I remember is this big shining face and like this incredible voice. And so, after the show, I was like, man, what are you up to? And he's like, I'm working at Olive Garden. I'm like, well, we need to change that. You're amazing. And so over the years, we kept in touch. Eventually, I convinced you to move to Louisville, right?
Yeah. I truly, as a hard-headed person I am, it took me a while to leave my little happy home amongst the hills, but I did, and I've really found a home in Louisville, and that's thanks to you. It didn't. Our relationship didn't just start over COVID. It started long before that. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to be home, and it's because of this Kentuckian. He brought me back to my my home in West Virginia. Thank you so much, Ben.
Yeah. We're going to sing a song for you now about the two-tone gal. I hope you enjoy it. I want to, three. Well, she had lost her way but didn't know it at the time, shifting in a seat in the pharmacy line. After the wreck, a few pills to ease the pain. Now she's writing up prescriptions in other people's names. She's my two-tone gal. She's up and she's down. 1 second she's in love and then she's kicking you out. She'll leave you at the bar on the wrong side of town. Then she'll pick you up later in a wedding gown. She is my two-tone gal. Come on. Made some
friends at the church and then she stole their tie. The good Lord wouldn't let her lose this high. She can be mean as a snake, as sweet as a pie. She's got a good heart, you know, but she's a sick in the mind. She is my two-tone gal. She's up and she's down. 1 second she's in love and then she's kicking you out. She'll leave you at the bar on the wrong side of town, and then she'll pick you up later in a wedding gown. She is my two-tone gal. Hold it down for me, Scott. Well, I have to admit, I can see just how I feel the same way about the world right now. And when I need a little something to get through the day, I play some music and it's all okay. She is my two-tone gal. She's up and she's down. 1 second she's in love and then she's kicking you out. She'll leave you at the bar on the wrong side of town, and then she'll pick you up later in a wedding gown. She is my two-tone gal. Yeah. She is my two-tone gal. Oh, she's my two-tone. Yes, she is my two-tone gal. A two-tone gal. A two-tone gal. Two-tone two-tone gal. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Shaking, baby.
Up here shaking.
Whining, baby.
Sing a song for you all about love inspired by the town I grew up in. Growing up in the mountains, in a town well delayed, you were my Catherine Hepburn, and I was your Sidney Poitier. Holding hands on Main Street, good friends by our side. No, we didn't see it coming, love. Devil walked in with a smile. But I'm pining after you. Whispers echoed in the hollers. Fear was flowing through the streets. Your daddy wouldn't let his daughter run off with a man like me. But I'm pining after you in that old-fashioned way, like my grandfather did after Mom Jane. I'm pining after you. Don't quite know what I'm living, whether it's a nightmare or a dream. Having something so precious to love, so close but so far from me. Wish I could see past the smoke of tomorrow. Wish I could be where you are. Oh, and answer all your questions. Tie those loose strings in your heart. I'm pining after you in that old-fashioned way, like my grandfather did after my Mom Jane. I'm pining after you. I'm pining after you in that old-fashioned way, like my grandfather did back before this whole world changed. I'm pining after you, after you, after you.
That's Scott T. Smith. Well, we got one more to play for you before we head on down the road to get a sauce bun at the Frost Stop.
Hey, don't you talk about Frost Top like that now.
I still can't get over their sauce bun. Anyhow, thank you all so much for listening. We got an EP coming up later on this year,
Absolutely.
and we hope you'll keep an ear out for that.
Yeah.
And
Thank
thanks to
you.
everybody for Mountain Stage for having us.
Thank you to Mountain Stage. And a personal thank you to everybody that came out tonight to let their little brother, their little bear, whatever you call me, know that I'm loved. So I appreciate you all as well. Every now and then I hear you whisper on the breeze, and thoughts of you rattle through those old oak trees. The headaches of life are what you took away, but the pain and the pressures still remain. Looking for peace in your resting place. Looking for peace in your resting place. And I hope I find it someday, some way. Staked out this little piece of heaven, and now I see your face in these old smoky mountains, and these conversations seem a little one-sided. I guess our worlds are still divided. Looking for peace in your resting place. I hope I find it someday, some way. Mr. Ben Sollee on the cello. If I wish to, I said, if I wish to talk to heaven from this rolling mountainside, I tell you that I found some peace here today. Now I can say goodbye to all this pain that I trapped inside. Oh, looking for peace in your resting place. Looking for peace in your resting place. And I hope I find it someday, somewhere. Oh, looking for peace in your resting place. Looking for peace in your resting place. And I hope I find it someday,
Y'all take care of each other.
Smith and Sollee. Woo! With members of the Mountain Stage Band, Smith and Sollee. Scott says he sometimes thinks of his music as a conversation between two of his biggest influences, Charlie Pride and Bill Withers. His debut EP is called Wanted Man, and it's produced by Ben Sollee. And Ben has also been on Mountain Stage as a member of the Sparrow Quartet alongside Abigail Washburn and Bela Fleck. They both see music as a catalyst for community and change and conversation. That was Scott T. Smith and Ben Sollee. Look for an EP coming from them later this year. It's time to welcome our singer, Julie Adams, to do a song for you. And she, as always, will be joined by the Mountain Stage Band. That's Ron Soul, the leader of the band, on acoustic guitar. Michael Lipton is our electric guitarist. That's Bob Thompson over there at the piano. Steve Hill plays the bass. Ahmed Solomon is our drummer. And sitting in on organ tonight is our secret weapon, Randy Gilkey. Julie has chosen a song written by Carl Sigman and Herb Magidson. It's called Enjoy Yourself. Please welcome Julie Adams.
Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pit. The years go by as quickly work and work for years and years. You're always on the go. You never take a minute off, too busy making dough. Someday you'll say you'll have your fun when you're a billionaire. Imagine all the fun you'll have in your old rocking chair. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think.
You're gonna take that ocean trip, no matter come what may. You've got your reservations, but you just can't get away. Next year for sure, you'll see the world, you'll really get around. But how far can you travel when you're 6 feet underground?
Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You worry when the weather's cold. You worry when it's hot.
You worry when you're doing well, you worry when you're not.
It's worry, worry all the time. You don't know how to laugh.
They'll think of something funny when they write your epitaph.
Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think.
That was Tiffany Adams with Enjoy Yourself, written by Carl Sigman and Herb Magidson. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Remember, if you missed part of Mountain Stage or you want to hear something again, visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs not heard on the radio and the complete finale song. If you enjoy the show, take a moment to subscribe and leave a review wherever you listen. Our next performer has made a dozen albums over the last 30 years. Her songwriting is smart, poignant, challenging, and funny. And she leads her audiences to look at topics including the death penalty, anorexia, shoplifting, adolescent malaise, and LGBTQ issues, just to name a few. But I promise you, she does it all with a deft, light hand. It's a joy to be invited into her crazy, fascinating, creative mind. She's been compared to Warren Zevon and Randy Newman, which is very high praise. Her latest album is called Nostalgia Kills, working through some of the themes of her childhood and how they linger in the present day. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Jill Sobule.
Hi, Kathy. This is my 9th time on Mountain Stage, and if I do one more, they give me a coat. I had this dream we were in the resistance, somewhere in France fighting traitors and fascists. You were my mistress, yes, you were a woman, but I knew it was you by the shape of your mouth. And you called me Maurice, and I had a small mustache, played clarinet in a decadent band until we hid in the bushes, shot from the bushes, loved in the bushes like there is no tomorrow. But in my real life, I'm a cocktail waitress, dodging men's hands instead of bullets, and you're a bass player in a band that got a deal, dealing with assholes instead of explosives. Still we're grateful to be alive, together fighting side by side as we hide in the bushes, shoot from the bushes, love in the bushes like there is no tomorrow. Ah, la 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 la. La 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 la. We promised if one of us left or died, we'd meet again in another life, and we'll hide in the bushes, shoot from the bushes like there's no tomorrow. We'll hide in the bushes, shoot from the bushes, love in the bushes like there is no, there is no, there is no. Should I end it with a major happy or minor sad? You're sick. Tomorrow. Yay! Okay, I haven't decided what song I'm going to play next, so I'm going to give you a choice about jetpacks, trains, the anorexic at my gym, or the time Mary Gardner broke my heart and I hate her and she wants to be on Facebook and I'm not letting her be on mine. Which one? The what? Okay. Sometimes I wish that I was an angel, a fallen angel who visits your dreams, and in those dreams I'd blow you a message that says you really want me. Sometimes I wish that I was a wrestler, a Mexican wrestler in a red vinyl mask, and I might grab you and body slam you and maybe cause physical harm. But when we would land, I might take pity on you. I could crack all your ribs, but I can't break your heart. You will never love me, and this I can't forgive, that you will never love me as long as I will live. Sometimes I wish that I was a beauty, a beautiful girl who was still 21 or 31 or 41 or 51, and I'd turn your head as well as your buddies. I could afford to play hard to get. I'd go to parties and you'd show me off, and I'd go home with someone else. You will never love me, and this I can't forgive, and it will always bug me as long as I will live. You will never love me, and why should I even care? It's not that you're so special, you're just the cross I bear. You will never love me. Thank you. I'm going to bring Ben out. That song is so serious, but the thing I didn't tell you about Mary Gardner, it was third grade. It still messes me up. So here's a song that I wrote a long time ago when the Bosnian War and with Serbia, and this was a little true story about the Romeo Juliet of Sarajevo. watched the old church burn for the second time. The light from the fire made her glow like an angel as she pulled him down and sighed. And they lay on the bed, there were shouts all around. They could shut the whole war out with the squeak of the springs and tomorrow's dreams and the beating of their hearts. He would lay down his arms for her. She would forgive his brother's crimes. They would do anything to let them pass for Bonnier Bridge. Well, he looked up to Jesus, she looked to the east, where the sun was soon to rise. They asked for Allah's blessings to keep them both alive. They had friends in high places who could do them a favor, turn a blind eye. It's seen so much hate and death every day. Let's just let those two walk by. He would lay down his arms for her. She would forgive his brother's crimes. If for one moment they would let them pass for Bonnier Bridge. La la la, la la la. Through a crack in the wall of a sandbag building, soldiers saw them fall. Said if love was their only armor, well, it did no good at all. They lay for 6 days in a final embrace, shut the whole war out. Soldier blames the other side, but even he has doubts. He would lay down his arms for her. She would forgive his brother's crimes. They would do anything to let them pass for Bonnier Bridge. He would lay down his arms for her. She would forgive his brother's crimes. If for one moment they would let them pass. Let them pass. Let them pass for Bonnier Bridge. La 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 la. Thank you, Ben. So I was last minute, they called me 2 days to see if I was available, and I happened to be, and I was so excited because I love it here. I love this band, and usually I play with the band, but we didn't have time. But during sound check, I've got a new song, and we worked on it, so they know it as well as I do. But this song, I was with my friend Robin Eaton, who I wrote it with, and we were in North Carolina at his cabin, and I'm such a city girl, and I was looking out at the stars, and I was like saying, can you name all the constellations? And I think I'm pretty smart, and neither of us could really. Anyway, It's not an exciting story, but... Three stars in a belt in a summer sky, lying down on the mountainside, looking up to heaven for some kind of sign, looking for a sign. Is that a planet or a distant sun? It's moving now, so it's neither one. Are we still on or are we done? Are we really done? Orion, keep shining, you're the only constellation I know. Orion, keep shining, you're the only constellation I know. Ask a passenger from the plane above, can you tell me who she's dreaming of? Am I the only one who's a true love? Am I her only one? Red light blinking on a radio tower, sending out signals like blooming flowers, playing our songs, can you hear the choir? Our heart's desire. Everybody, yeah! Orion, keep shining, you're the only constellation I know. Orion, keep shining, you're the only constellation I know. Orion, I'm trying. Why else would I be lying here? Orion, like me, you made a big mistake. They took away your eyes and put you in the sky. You guys are great. Three stars in a belt in a summer sky, lying down on a mountainside, looking up to heaven for some kind of sign, looking for a sign. Everybody sing it with me. Orion, keep shining, you're the only constellation I know. Orion, keep shining, you're the only constellation I know. Yeah, Julie! Orion, keep shining, you're the only constellation I know. Orion, keep shining, you're the only constellation, the only constellation, you're the only constellation I know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Keep on shining. Thank you, Mountain Sage, and I'll see you next time, and I'll be wearing a 10th anniversary coat.
Jill Sobule! Oh my gosh, so fun. As you can tell, Jill really likes to collaborate. She's collaborated with a wide range of other artists, including developing a stage show with SNL's Julia Sweeney called The Jill and Julia Show, with a combination of songs and storytelling, and they brought it to Mountain Stage a few years ago. A couple years ago, she appeared and sang as herself on The Simpsons. And she's contributed musical essays in song form to NPR. She's currently working on a theatrical stage show and album called Screw 7th Grade, except it's not exactly called that, but you know, this is NPR. So that was Jill Sobule. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. There you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us on just about every form of social media. And of course, we invite you to follow us to our next live show. You can find out where we'll be and get your tickets at mountainstage.org. Our next performers hail from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Monique and Shanti Ross play cello and violin, respectively. Their parents are ministers, so their musical life has landed at the intersection of classical, R&B, and gospel, among many other things. Soon after they both graduated from college, they both moved back to Milwaukee and began doing string arranging for local hip-hop artists and other people, which led them to develop their own particular sound, as you'll see here tonight. They love collaborating and celebrating music with others, and they've been touring with Allison Russell and Peter Mulvey, and they'll be out this summer with Brandy Carlisle, as well as doing their own show. So they're very busy these days. I know you'll appreciate the sibling harmonies, powerful voices, and the beautiful combination of cello and violin. Please welcome to the mountain stage, SistaStrings.
No, I won't turn back. No, no. I've come too far just to stop and turn back. No, I won't turn back. I was born by the river in a little tent. Whoa, just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. Oh Lord, I don't know what's up there. brother, won't you help me, please? But he winds up knocking me. Winds up knocking me right back on my knees. It's been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Change gonna come. Change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. Change gonna come. Change gonna come. I know the change gonna come. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, y'all. That's a little song that I wrote. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
You're so funny, sister.
But here's a song that we did right?
Here's a song that we did right. This one's called Her Name Was. I saw a girl, her name was. She always smiled and never reached her eyes. This girl looked to both sides. I wonder what she was thinking. I saw a girl, her name was. She always worked, no time to rest at all. We all could see that she was striving for something more. Lies turning tables can feel lonely. Lies turning tables can feel hard. Just remember while you're growing, keep holding on, holding on. I saw a girl, her name was. She never cried, she kept it all inside. Experience taught her to never trust with her heart. I saw a girl, her name was. She had a child, it opened opened up her eyes, that child would grow to know we're not in this alone. Life's turning tables can feel lonely. Life's turning tables can feel hard. Just remember while you're growing, keep holding on, holding on. I saw a girl, she's smiling. I noticed she is feeling free. I saw a girl, her name was me.
Thank you, guys. This has been so much fun. So Shanti and I are the two youngest of 5 children. And just have to give a lovely shout out to our mom that made us practice, all 5 of us, house full of music. But this next one we're doing is something that we've loved doing since we were children, just combining genres of music and fusing songs together when we were supposed to be practicing. And she's like, "You're not practicing," you know, when we were supposed to be practicing classical music instead. So this one is a lovely fusion of a classical piece and a jazz tune. You ready?
Thank you.
Standing ovation here at Mountain Stage. Woo, baby. That was SistaStrings. Look for them out on the road with Peter Mulvey, with Allison Russell's band, the Rainbow Coalition of the Loving. And this spring and summer, they'll be out with Brandy Carlisle. They claim everything sounds better with strings on it. Well, if it's their strings and their vocals, you know, I think we pretty much agree. That was Monique and Shanti Ross, SistaStrings. We'd like to say a special hello to you right now if you're listening over WXPR in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and on KUAC in Fairbanks, Alaska. Thank you so much. We hope you can join us next week when Janice Ian joins us as part of her last tour, along with Beppe Gambetta, Canadian-Colombian artist Lido Pimienta, Morgantown singer and songwriter Chris Haddocks, and Philip B. Price. This is Kathy Mattea, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR. Hello again, and welcome back to the second hour of Mountain Stage. I'm Kathy Mattea, and I'm so glad you joined us. Still to come, we're going to hear from Peter Mulvey, along with SistaStrings. But we're going to start this second hour with our next performer. She's known as an artist, an activist, and a therapist gone rogue. She began her career as a music therapist, writing her first songs with her patients, who were mostly students and inmates. This experience awoke in her a deep desire to find and develop her own voice as a musician. Her song, Listen, became an anthem for many in the trying year that was 2020. She writes for challenging times, but her songs are laser-focused on an empathic presence for the people and the individuals caught up in the unprecedented circumstances of our current world. She has a new album called Live from the Sanctuary that's just been released. And she's brought some friends with her tonight, and they'll all be singing with our Mountain Stage band backing them up. Please welcome Kyshona.
Yeah, I'm pouring out my heart, 'cause I want you to see it. I know you're picking me apart, but you ain't gotta speak it. Why don't you listen? Why won't you listen? Why won't you listen? but you're deaf to the mission. Even when you see the hand I'm dealt, you pretend it's my decision. Don't try and say that our struggle's the same. Don't lie and tell me you're ready for change. Why don't you listen? Why won't you listen? Why won't you subway waiting for your love to change. Second guessing the choices that you made. How you gonna keep on keeping on when you feel beaten down and your money's all gone? You keep on keeping on, keeping on. It sure is too much. Hold on, your luck is about to change. Sure is too much. You've got more penny for your bread. Sure is too much. Yes, all of the signs are telling me that I'm running out of time. But I gotta tell you, this weight is too much, too much, too much. Ooh, just too much. Hey, too much, too much. Ooh, there's only so much that one poor soul can do. Yeah, yes. Only so many times you can play to an empty room. Yes. How you gonna keep on keeping on when you feel beaten down and your money's all gone? How you keep on keeping on, keeping on? It sure is too much. Hold on, your love is about to change. It sure is too much. You got more baby for your girl. It sure is too much. Yes. Y'all keep it going for this band. This next one is a song I wrote with this lady to my right and our friend Jen Bostic. There's this book by Don Miguel Ruiz called The Four Agreements, and it's just a reminder that not everything is about you. Yeah. Always be impeccable with your word and do your best. Don't take everything personally. And just remember that the person next to you might be carrying a load that you can't see. We are all hurting, so let's meet each other there. This is called Fallen People. You can blame it on religion. You can blame it on the president. Blame it on the way that we were raised, or blame it on the government. You can be angry at each other, always pointing fingers. We could use every excuse, it's so easy to do in the heat of it. Sisters and brothers, when we gonna come together? We're fallen people, living in a fallen world. We're fallen people, people who hurt. We've all had that moment. We've all fallen a little short. Isn't there something you wish you could take back? Something you're fighting for? Look down the street. Somebody's in need. Guns and bombs are going off. Tell me what's it all for? Sisters and brothers, when we gonna come? When we gonna come together? We're fallen people, living in a fallen world. Ooh. Fallen people, people who hurt, yes. We're judging at the first look. We haven't read the whole book. The only place to start is to love from where you are. We're fallen people, living in a fallen world. Ooh, yes. Fallen people, people who hurt, yes. We're fallen people, living in a fallen world. Ooh, yeah. Fallen people, people who hurt, people who hurt. We're all just people who hurt, who hurt. Thank you all. To my left, I have the lovely Nikki Conley. And to my right, Maureen Murphy. I was blessed the day these ladies said, yeah, girl, we'll sing with you. Talk about a sisterhood. This next one I wrote with my baby brother, Kelvin Armstrong. This is for anybody that's had something that's been holding them back. This is called Fear. A music therapist gone rogue, so I can never help but encourage everybody in some way through song. You know, I've been really focused on legacy lately. And with legacy means that we've had a torch passed on to us. And even though we might be tired, amen, amen, we got to keep on marching. This is called Cleft of the Rock. No. keep on marching on. No, no, we ain't gonna go. Just gonna rest our bones in the cleft of the rock. Keep on marching on. Down in the soil, deep down in the water, there's a crack that's breaking backs. We can't mend it all alone. Come along, you weary, gather around, you strong. We will bring a voice to peace, where love can be our song. No, no, we ain't gonna go. Just gonna rest our bones in the cleft of the rock. Keep on marching on. No, no, we ain't gonna go. Just gonna rest our bones in the cleft of the rock. Keep on marching on. Climbing higher and higher up the rough side of this mountain. Oh, we will not say a word, no, till we get to the other side. No, no, we ain't gonna go. Just gonna rest our bones in the cleft of the rock. Keep on marching on. No, no, we ain't gonna go. Just gonna rest our bones in the cleft of the rock. Keep on marching on. One by one, two by two, as we hold me and you, three strongest God pull us through. Down in the cleft of the rock, we gon' make this mountain. No, no, we ain't gonna go. Just gonna rest our bones in the cleft of the rock. Keep on marching on. No, no, we ain't gonna go. Just gonna rest our bones in the cleft of the rock. Keep on marching on. And then we keep on marching on. Keep on marching on. Whoa, keep on marching on. Keep on marching on. Keep on marching on. Keep on marching on. Oh yeah. Keep on marching on. Thank you guys so much.
That was Kyshona with Mickey Conley and Maureen Murphy. Sorry, Nikki Conley and Maureen Murphy. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Nikki. And they were also with our Mountain Stage band. Ron Soule, the band leader, played acoustic guitar. Michael Lipton was on electric. Bob Thompson's over at the piano. Randy Gilkey is sitting in on organ today. Steve Hill plays bass. And that's Ahmed Solomon back there on drums. Kyshona also has a nonprofit organization that focuses on therapeutic songwriting called Your Song. You can look them up at yoursong.org. She teaches and helps facilitate a workshop called Song and Body Retreat, and Nashville's alternative newspaper, The Scene, voted her album Listen Best Protest Record in 2020. Her brand new album is called Live from the Sanctuary. That was Kyshona. So good. It's time for our pianist Bob Thompson to play for you. Bob has chosen a McCoy Tyner piece tonight. It's called Search for Peace. Please welcome Bob Thompson. That was our very own Bob Thompson. You can find Bob's music at colortones.com. That was Bob playing Search for Peace by McCoy Tyner. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is feedback@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook and Twitter and peek behind the scenes on our Instagram. You can find all those links at our website, mountainstage.org. We're going to close this week's show with a songwriter, road dog, raconteur, and self-proclaimed almost poet. He was raised in Milwaukee in a working-class Catholic family. During college, he spent a semester in Ireland and started busking on Grafton Street in Dublin, which wound up changing the trajectory of his life and work. He has 19 records, an illustrated book, a TED Talk, a decades-long association with the National Youth Science Camp, numerous NPR appearances, an annual autumn tour by bicycle, and hosts his own boutique festival called the Lamplighter Sessions. He's a busy man. He has a fertile mind and a curious heart, and a new album coming out later this spring. It's a collaboration with his fellow Milwaukeean SistaStrings, and it's called Love is the Only Thing on Righteous Babe Records. It's a chronicle of love in hard times. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage with SistaStrings, Peter Mulvey.
Don't you change on me. Don't you ever change, don't you change on me. Don't you change. 'Cause if you ever change, if you change on me, if you ever change, it would rain on me. Don't you change. Love was everything that they told me it would be. Everything they told me, but I wouldn't listen. Baby, are you listening to me? It would be everything they told me, but I wouldn't listen. Baby, are you listening? Now every time you change, when you change on me, every time you change, it just rains on me. Don't you change. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'm glad Kathy mentioned it because you might not have noticed because they've changed outfits, but this is still Shanti and Monique Ross. How about that set? Oh. My name's Peter Mulvey. This is Nathan Keelan. We're also in this band. In troubled times like this, we turn to the music of the great Woody Guthrie, and unfortunately, he completely let us down. This is a song pretty much about how he'd like to have sex with Ingrid Bergman. This is called Ingrid Bergman. Ingrid Bergman, let's go make a picture on the island of Stromboli. Ingrid Bergman, you're so pretty. You'd make any mountain quiver. You'd make fire fly from the crater. Ingrid Bergman. This old mountain, it's been waiting all its life for you to work it, for your hand to touch its hard rock. Ingrid Bergman, Ingrid Bergman. If you walk across my camera, I would show the world your picture. I would pay you more than money, Ingrid Bergman. Not with nickels, dimes, and quarters, but with lovely sons and daughters, and they'd sing around Stromboli, Ingrid Bergman. This old mountain, it's been waiting all its life for you to work it, for your hand to touch its hard rock. Ingrid Bergman, Ingrid Bergman, Ingrid Bergman. Thank you. Those two tunes are on a record that we made creatively titled Peter Mulvey with SistaStrings live at the Cafe Carp. And this is from the next record, the forthcoming record. This is a song, it was called Summer of 21, and it was about the hot, vaxxed summer that we were all going to have. And the title has now been amended to Early Summer of 21. I got to thank the whole crew here and the audience and the band for being so on top of all of this, including, taking care of each other. Thank you. Early summer of 21. When we felt like it was all clear, I guess we went a little crazy, hugging everyone. We rode our bikes to the riverbank, put our bodies in the water, watched the little ones splashing, drunk on the warmth of the sun. I took a train to the city like we hadn't done in 2 years, and we packed in 2 McSorleys just to sit and have a beer. And then we waited in a long line just to get a taco, and we were licking our fingers, eyes full of tears. And nobody can tell you until you see it with your eyes. No matter how full up with sorrow, behind the clouds there was always the sky. There was a singer on the sidewalk, and she had a little crowd there. And she was young and she was soulful, and she was raking it in. And then we stopped into a thrift store, and you tried on a sweater. And I said that you look pretty, and you gave me a grin. And so we walked around the village just to look at all the people. And the day was so perfect, even though we knew it had to end. And on the last train home, we could still hear that street song. And we were just so happy to have been in the world again. And nobody can tell you until you see it with your eyes. No matter how full up with sorrow, behind the clouds there was always the sky. Thank you. The McSorley's Tavern that got mentioned in that song is in Manhattan, and it's fairly old, like 170 years old. And during Prohibition, they just did not close, to give you an example. And when I put that song up online for the first time, a friend of mine wrote and said, "Did you know that McSorley's didn't allow women to drink there until 1974?" And so I wrote back and said, "Yeah, man, the Irish are the worst." And Facebook banned me for 2 days for hate speech. So, you know, it's nice to know they're on top of things. Michael Brown would have turned 26 years old this year. And this song's for him and for all of us. And this is called Song for Michael Brown. I'm asking you to have some compassion for young dead Michael Brown, and for his city, and for his family, and for the man who shot him down, and for all of the marchers, and for the cops and the soldiers, and for the angry white men on TV, and for the mothers and the hopeful and the fearful and the hateful and the righteous, and you and me, and for all of our friends, and for all of our families, and for our neighbors, one and all, and most especially for the next child, for the next child we know will fall. I know God loves us, I know God loves us, I know God loves us, I don't know how. I know God loves us, I know God loves us, I know God loves us, I don't know how. I'm asking you to have some compassion for young dead Michael Brown.
Thank you. Well, we're going to do one more song here. We'd like to get Kathy and Julie out to sing with us. And thank you again. Thank you so much. This is the... thanks to all the people who played music on this stage this whole night. It was beautiful sitting in the wings and listening. This is the title track of our forthcoming record. It was written by the great Chuck Prophet, and we want to send it back out to him and to all of you, and this is called Love Is. Yeah. We should do something before this. We're going to do something before that. That's great. All right. Oh, I know. Let's do Eve of the Inaugural. All right. Sorry. We have time because we ran short. So we're going to do this song instead, and then we're going to do Love Is the Only Thing. So Love Is the Only Thing, except for this thing, which comes before that. And this is called On the Eve of the Inaugural. And I wrote this on the eve of the inaugural. Little one in a car seat in the back of a Honda that your mother is fueling at the pump next to mine, while the screens on each pump chatter at the grown-ups, American consumers in an orderly line. On the eve of the inaugural, snow is falling and the mind, as they say, is amazed at its fall. And my left hand is freezing and your face is so perfect, and I see in your eyes our history's call. And a smile in the way that we hominids do when we see a little baby hominid like you. And you smile back with a look of joy or indigestion, and a shiver straight down to my bone. Little one, may I remind you that you and I live in the 80th straight decade of a steady decline in violence, which used to be the curse of our species, and so things probably should, and yet they don't feel just fine. 'Cause on the eve of the inaugural, there's a look of pure nervousness on every face that I see. I mean, I know things rise and things fall, but like everyone else, I never thought that this applied to you and me. And a smile in the way that we hominids do when we see a little baby hominid like you. And you smile back with a look of joy or indigestion, and I shiver straight down to my bones. I bequeath you this hurtling rock with its rainforest lung and its molten iron heart, its tattered oceans and weary flora and fauna, among whom we hominids have made a tentative start. Thank you so much. Thanks again to SistaStrings. I'd like to get Kathy Mattea. Kathy and Julie, come on out here. Oh, this is the title track of our forthcoming record, and it was written by the great Chuck Prophet, along with the San Francisco poet Kurt Lipschutz. This is called Love is the Only Thing, and it is true.
All you true believers, all you wide receivers, anyone who calls this world your home. When the war is over, I'll still be your brother. Maybe we can sort the right from the wrong. Who will put it back the way that it was? Who will turn the lights on just because? Love is a hurting thing. Oh, but love, it's the only thing anymore. All you American dreamers, all you gay deceivers, who will cross your heart and hope to die. Bring your X-ray vision from the bedroom to the kitchen. I've seen it all, you don't have to be shy. Let me put it back the way that it was. Or let me turn the lights on just because. Love, it's a hurting thing. Oh, but love, it's the only thing anymore. All you happy hookers, all you nightclub bookers, anyone who has fallen from their throne. There's a rainbow in the gutter, there's dewdrops on the shutter. I'm out here in the garden and I'm all alone. He's out there in the garden, people. Did we mention he's all alone? Love is a hurting thing. Oh, but love, it's the only thing anymore. Thank you so much.
Peter Mulvey and SistaStrings. If you want to know more about Peter, he's very active online. He regularly posts everything from song prompts for your own songwriting to dog poetry. You can look that up. And musings on a wide range of topics. His new album is due out later this spring. It's a collaboration with his friends, SistaStrings, called Love is the Only Thing. That was Peter Mulvey. Thank you to Peter Mulvey and SistaStrings. Thanks to Kyshona and Jill Sobule, and to Ben Sollee and Scott T. Smith and Sollee. And thanks to you out there listening on the radio, because without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. We never forget that. I hope you'll come back next week when we welcome Janice Ian, Lido Pimienta, Beppe Gambetta, Chris Haddocks, and Philip B. Price. And we're going to do one more for you now. I'm going to end with this favorite Hazel Dickens song of mine. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers are Jeff Shirley and Vasilia Skoras. Assistant producers are John Ingram and Mallory Richards. Production manager is Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Patrick Stevens, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Brian Hensley, with production assistance by Michael Lipton, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, Greg McGowan, Patrick Moore, and Big J. Photographic services by Chris Morris. Promotion is coordinated by Mallory Richards, John Ingram, and Music in Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are just as soon as you can? You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. All right, here we go. West Virginia, oh my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, and still in the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. It's been years now since I left there. In this city, life's about got the best of me. I can't remember why I left so free, but I wanted to do what I wanted to see. But I can sure remember where I come from. West Virginia, oh my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, and still in the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, place that I call home. Well, I paid the price for leaving. This life I had's not one I thought I'd find. Just let me live, love, let me cry. But when I go, just let me die among the friends who remember when I'm gone. West Virginia, oh my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, and still in the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. Home, home, home. Oh, I can see it so clear in my mind. Home, home, home. I can almost smell the honeysuckle vine. In the dead of the night, and still in the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. In the dead of the night, and still in the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. We'll be back next week. Thanks.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser and by the West Virginia Tourism Office. This is NPR.